So you bought a Sig in California and it's basic. And that's the issue, right? Everybody out there in the rest of the free world, the 49 other states, has all the other variations of the Sigs, either 229, 226, or whatever, Legion this and all that. And here in California, you got a basic Sig. So how do we upgrade the Sig so that way it is on par with the rest of the free world? It's really not that hard, folks. So with regards to the slide, which we'll talk about first, is this is the 229, by the way, but the 229 comes with your basic slide, no RMR or red dot cut or anything like that. And how do we get around that? Because really almost no one cuts into the stock slide of a Sig. So Sig has in the recent years released their Pro Cut Slides for the 226, 229, and other models, which have the cut already on it. So one easy way to do it is to go ahead and get the Sig Pro Cut Slide, and that'll come with the cut already on it, as you'll see here. So that's what I have on this one. So it looks very much like the stock slide. The only difference is it came with that RMR cut. Another thing that you can put on there, of course, is that red dot. Personally, I like the Romeo 1 Pro. That one's a really awesome red dot, and depending on your preference, it'll come in a 6 MOA dot or a 3 1/4 MOA dot, whatever your preference is. And then to go ahead and work with the red dot, I just put on the night vision suppressor height sights, and they work really, really well. They don't absolute co-witness with the red dot, and actually they don't interfere with your sight picture and the window. The window on this Romeo 1 Pro is really, really awesome, so it doesn't kind of get small and focus you in on that, and then your sights get in the way. Another upgrade that you can do is the trigger modification on the Sig. Okay, the Sig 229s and the 226 come with a stock roughly 10 pound trigger press in double action, and roughly a 6 pound press in single action. And what you can do there is you can essentially modify the springs on the trigger to reduce that trigger press. On this one, I've done essentially the AEP modification to it. It's an action enhanced program, as Sig calls it. But basically what I've done is I've taken down the trigger press from the standard double action at 10 pounds, and it's roughly about 6 or 7 pounds now. And then in single action, we're looking at about 3.5 pounds. The way you do it is there's a strut in the grip that you can modify. There's a spring on the hammer housing over here that you can also modify, and then you polish up the feed ramp, and then that'll help with the trigger press. Another thing you can do, and everybody talks about it in California, is the ability, or inability rather, to squeeze the trigger without a magazine in it, because we know that these firearms come with the California safety disconnect. So this one you can modify where you can squeeze the trigger without having the magazine in it. There's simply a block on the frame, on the front locking block, basically a block, a pin, and a spring that you can take out, and that'll disable the California safety disconnect, thereby making this and the mods that I talked about on par with the Sigs out there in the other states. And all of these modifications are legal. This is a legal firearm in California, so easy day. All in, you're looking at a price tag probably of maybe 800 bucks. Okay, so that's it.
Not sure which training program is right for you? Well, give us a call or email us, and we will actually schedule a consultation with you so we can really figure out which training program is best for you and make sure you get the right training that you need.